Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Evening. See, I already screwed up.
God,
Evening.
back.
Evening. Welcome back up in the house. The December 22nd issue tonight, man. We are on it. We are talking street slang. That's what I'm talking about. Super street slang tonight. You got an extra geek for that super street slang tonight. We with my man JD Gunther in the house with Carolina Outlaw Super Street Series. It's almost Christmas time, guys. Feels good to be in studio.
It does.
Yes, it does. Thank you for having us.
Oh, man. Studio 24 tonight, powered by AJ Bellinger Motorsports and Fox's Pizza tonight, Swanson.
I'm ready, son. I come in here like, what, 2 minutes in there? Oh, wait a minute.
Good Lord. Gee.
Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, we needed 9-1 Renault to open up the door to get that.
So-
pizza in.
We had to knock a wall in there.
So Fox's Pizza Den tonight. Check them out. Fox's Pizza Den, Eastover, North Carolina. Make sure you hit them up. Hit their Facebook page. This is the pizza they sent tonight, guys. So we're going to be eating heavy tonight. Fouled Out's going to be full when they get in here. But I guarantee you they're going to need all that energy to make it in. Dad, if you want to just set that box lid back down behind there, and that way we can keep.
We can see Fox's up on the arm there.
Fox's Pizza Den.
What is that, like about a 3x3?
That's a damn big pizza.
There
That's
you
what
go.
that is.
Sit right there.
Yeah, Fox's Pizza Den. Make sure you get that checked out. I have dropped a camera, guys, some way or another.
Well, but anyway, so we got JD in the house. We'll pick up the pieces here. I think this is getting ready to fall.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to fall.
Get that out.
That's exactly what
There we
happened
go.
right there.
What we do?
Yeah, they covered me up, which is probably a good thing.
Oh, anyway. Our stage guy's coming in here.
We are
We
open.
fixed it. Bert covered it up with the box. Anyway, all right. So we got Carolina Outlaw Super Street Series in the house. Talk about their upcoming 2022 season. They got some exciting news, and we're going to have a ticket giveaway here in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to hit the hotline. We're going to push that number here in a little bit.
Hotline.
See if we can give away some tickets. I think
That's
some
right.
hockey tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
we
some
got
trivia,
hockey
hockey
tickets.
for the Fable
Marksman hockey tickets.
Okay.
We are. We've got 2 opportunities for you to win tonight on the Gen 3 Performance Imaging phone lines. Be sure to go ahead and get that thing ready. 973-5590 for when we break out into the trivia tonight. It's going to be 80s movies.
See, I'm
So-
out, Rooster.
So I'm going to bust down that 80s movie line. And if you know that movie, you can call in and win some Marksman tickets. Big shout out to the Fayetteville Marksman, man. Thank you so much.
And, what was it, Max? What was it?
Max Tent, Jeremy over there at Max Tent sent them to us. And,
Mhm.
they are like they're good for any game. You just take them to the box office and
Oh, man.
Okay,
leave
so
'em
they're
and they'll
basically
give
like-
you a seat.
Yeah.
So basically, any games you can't go this weekend. Which
Yeah.
I've been to a Christmas Eve game, and that's pretty fun. But if you can't go this weekend, they probably got a bunch of games left. They're like
Yeah.
baseball, they have many games. But anyway, all right. So let's get into this deal with 2022 season.
Yeah.
So what's some exciting things you got coming up?
Well, we got a lot of good things coming up actually.
Man, he's prepared. He's got his notes.
Notes,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, I better put my glasses
That
on.
might would help.
Well, just to start off with, I want to thank the 2021 sponsors, and Racing for Heroes done a lot for us this year. Our buddy Mike, Evok, and Darren, and Nick, and Ricky, Kirk, Corey, Joe. Man, I can go on forever. Them
Mikey,
guys,
both of them guys are great guys.
them guys
Racing
are
for
great
Heroes, guys.
guys.
Wonderful
Yeah.
people.
great people. And Mr. B's Heating and Air, Lance.
I know, Lance. Yeah.
Lance helps out a good bit. Raging Rooster, of course,
Oh,
Bobby.
Yeah, we'll let that
Yeah,
guy
we'll
slide.
let that go.
Let it go.
But Chat Lee, 910 with Jamie Pate.
Uh-huh.
Got Nichols Plumbing.
Oh, Norman.
Yep, Norman and
He used to be on a lot of race cars, man.
Wins Products, Marty Hubbard, and then we had Dwayne Lee. He helped us out some last year, and I want to thank all of them to start with.
And talk into your 2022, that closeout race that
Oh,
Jerry
man.
Johnson won.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got teared up like I
got
did,
teared up.
but dude, I'm up there getting choked up in the grandstands when I seen that 98. I mean, and he dominated that race that night. Benji had a good car and he was after him.
Yeah, he was.
But it was good to see Jerry, and even after all that trouble Jerry had that weekend, I know we talked about this on the last show, but it's definitely worth bringing back up, especially with you sitting in the hot seat tonight. Man, what an awesome show that was.
It was really good. I was glad to see Jerry win it. Jerry started out with us at the beginning of the season and had some trouble, and ended up coming back for the last race. And Jerry and Michael were very good friends.
Yeah.
And I can't pull for nobody, but I was very happy to see Jerry win it.
Yeah.
It was almost
And-
storybook the way that.
And
that
when
deal
I
went.
got when Jerry got up and got out of the car,
Mhm.
he was smiling, and we were standing there with Regina, and he tears just started rolling.
Yeah.
And he got me to crying.
Yeah. Now I know it being hard as a series director. You're more than a race director. You're a series director, and you've got friends. You've been in racing your whole life, but you have to draw that line. You've got a series to run, and I mean, it's kind of like when we do our fishing tournaments. We can't give one guy upper hand and expect the other guy to lose. I mean, if you give an upper hand, so you have to be across the board the asshole, so to speak.
Pretty much, yeah. And I have been that. I mean, there's a lot of them that I've lost some friends and made some people mad, but you just do what you think's right.
Yeah.
And I promise you, I was as fair as I could be.
Well, in the long run, running a respectful series and being a respectful man, those friends that you lose, they'll come back.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's usually the one guy that's talking trash will be the first guy at the gate when it opens next time, and that's how it works.
And I hope it is. I want to. I don't have no hard feelings with nobody. We had a good year. We had a great year. We had 42 cars, man.
That's good for your first year,
different cars.
Yeah.
And but anyways, hey, do you want to get them tickets away real quick, and then I got a little good news to tell everybody.
We'll get it. We'll get it probably 20 minutes in, 7:20.
Yeah, because we got two sets to give away, and one at the very end. We'll do one at the front.
Okay, that's fine.
All
right. So you want to go ahead and do that, or
it don't matter. We'll go ahead and give somebody a chance to win.
We'll go ahead and give it. We'll do that.
We've got 50 people on right now. So here's the deal. Here's the hotline number 973-5590. We're going to go ahead and give you a chance to win. Listen up. Here is the movie line. And if you know what movie this is, call in. You can win these tickets. Don't go that way. Don't ever go that way. If she would have just gone down that way, she would have went straight to that castle. That's the movie line. If you got that, you can call in. Call us on the Gen 3 Performance Imaging phone line at 973-5590. And, man, while we're waiting on
we got one already. Somebody's bit.
Somebody's listening.
What's going on? Your Shine Runners Racing Radio. What's going on? Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Who are we talking to?
Hello?
Who is this?
Did I win?
Who is it?
What's the name of the movie?
We got
another one.
I don't think you knew the answer.
Hey, man, you're on Shine Runners Racing Radio. What's up?
Is it Austin Powers?
No,
not Austin Powers, buddy. Give it a. Oh, dang. Okay. Didn't even give me a minute. Anyway.
It's an 80s movie.
80s movie. Well, I'm out. I'm a 90s.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll put it to you this way. It's a 1986 movie. Don't go that way. Don't ever go down that way. If she'd have gone that way, she'd have went straight to that castle.
That's right. So anyway, while we're waiting on somebody to figure that out, so what's some of your? I was kind of like glancing over your schedule here. It looks pretty impressive. I mean, you're right back at some of the same tracks. You got Lakeview.
We're going to stick with the three tracks we had. They worked for us. We'll stick with them. All of them. That's pretty much gave us our dates back.
Right.
And
so it looks like you open up at Lakeview.
Yeah, open up in Lakeview again, and then straight to Fayetteville. And Gunsmoke has put up $2,000 for the winner of the points championship at the end of the year.
Well, that's good.
Start with, he's guaranteeing $2,000 to whoever wins the series points, and
so is he? I think he hangs around kind of the series too. He may not like what you did.
Yeah, he follows our series.
That's good.
Good guy. I'm not sure who he is. I think he duck hunts.
Yeah, Ricky Holmes. It's Ricky Holmes out of.
Yeah, but
what?
No, I think it's Gunsmoke.
Oh, well, anyway, whatever.
But anyways,
my show.
Yeah, inside joke. But so anyways, I got a really big announcement for the series. We got a really good company to be our premier sponsor this year, and I'm a little nervous doing this. I know I'm probably not doing good. So
you're fine, man. Hey, it's just talk. There's no rhyme or reason here.
He's talked more than Ryan did.
I'm gonna introduce you to this guy, and I want to thank him for doing what he's doing this year. Really means a lot to me, and we're taking this series to the next level, in my opinion. And I want to introduce you to Billy Greenhill from Greenhill Electric.
Oh, cool, man.
That's pretty cool. Second year in, got another presenting sponsor.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
you know, that's what it takes, Swanee, too. Getting these sponsors and getting these guys to come in and make a difference. Overheard you guys talking about different purses and stuff that you're going to do. Some cool stuff to Green Hill Electric. Billy, man, how you been? You've been around racing a long time.
Long
The stories I could
time,
tell.
long time. Always,
Probably better I
all the way
don't.
back with Big John.
I miss old Big John.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So what's your plans, man, coming in? I mean, you as a sponsor, you know, something must have drew you to this series.
Well, I mean, I've been, in racing for a long time, 30 years probably. I like what JD's doing. I started out in Super Street, run some junior late model and late model. Had some health problems this year, so I had to kind of lay back and sell some stuff. And now doctors are saying things are pretty good, so I'm looking to get back in it. But as a different aspect, I mean, I still got cars. So I was thinking about it, and I seen how hard JD was working trying to make this series, something that was good for the local racer. And I've been blessed, really. And I just thought it would be good to give back, to the racing community, and help him out some. So I wanted to set up a points fund, and now he's got another sponsor to help out with some. So what we come up with, I don't know what
Shoot,
I'm
we got
doing
a lot of
with-
breaking news on here.
I don't know what
I
I've done
know,
on my
man.
phone.
I mean,
I had it on a while ago, but anyways.
I've got some real breaking news, but we're going to hold it.
So what JD said, as far as the $2,000 to win championship, it will actually be $3,500
All for winning if you win the
if
championship.
you win the championship.
Nice.
After that, it'll pay down to 10th place. It'll go down to 1,000 for second, 650 for third, 400 on down to 10th place. That's
that's
guaranteed.
good.
The only thing is, on this point series, you're going to have to participate in at least 75% of the races to be eligible for
And
this money.
That's a good
That's the
thing.
way to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of the
Yeah.
major series.
I mean,
do it.
Carolina Clash, you miss one race, you're out of it.
Yeah.
You don't get any points money.
Right.
So with this going forward, you need to support the man.
Yeah,
Help
no
him
doubt.
out. There's not a whole lot of places to run these cars. So
Well, we've learned there's a couple things that I've learned in racing. Bashing and bad mouthing does nothing but loses you racetracks and series.
that's right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get behind the man because, okay, I put two this way: track promoters.
Mhm.
Okay, these guys don't just come out there Saturday morning.
No.
They're out there. They're paying people. They're out there from Wednesday, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of work that goes into it before. Trying to get this gadget shifted. There's a whole lot of work that actually goes into it before you can actually put a race on. And like JD, right now, the race season hasn't even started. 2022 ain't here.
Right.
He's working on sponsors. He's working on getting stuff for the drivers. He's working on getting promotional items. It never ends. And you got to get behind these guys, man, because if you don't, where are you going to run?
Well,
What are you going to do?
Look at what Jim Long done for the track. Another great promoter was Larry Lee.
Yeah.
We started the Carolina Clash, me, him, and Danny Powell. And so I know what it takes to start up, a new series. And yet JD's headed in the right way.
Yeah.
If he'll just keep the support behind him.
He can keep the support and be transparent in every track. Go in there and does what
Yeah.
he's supposed to do and say this, and this, and show up with the cars, and he'll have no problem gaining race
This is
tracks.
the rule, and we're going to stand by it, and that's what we're going to run.
To have a solid points fund and a presenting sponsor in year 2 of your series, then that's respectable, and that's growing. That's progress. You've grown. You didn't
And
sit back.
And the track promoters look at that.
Right. If you can bring them something to the table, then I feel like you could probably go anywhere you want. He could approach, even if it comes in the middle of the year or whatever, and there's a track that approaches him because he's got all these cars or whatever.
Yeah.
He can say, hey, look, I got 24 cars. Can we hold a race there? Or, and then, or whatever car count is, and give something. And then it's eventually going to come to where, I got 12 races, only got 12 slots and 16 tracks or whatever. And you got to pick and choose who wants me more.
Yeah.
You give them something that they want. You want
Yeah.
to put on a show, you have an appearance and all that stuff. So that's good. I like that.
Yeah. And a lot of cool things. I heard you guys I heard y'all earlier talking. This might just be talk, but you were talking about a peel draw one race.
Okay, so this is what I seen out west this past summer at a racetrack I stopped at. And this is what we're going to do at the July 16th race in Fayetteville. I'm going to sponsor that race. What does it pay? $850 to win? So this race is going to pay $850 to win. Plus, you're going to win an extra $1,000 that night. So it'll be $1,850 to win. Okay. If he's got 20 cards, he's going to have 20 pills in a bucket.
Mhm.
One of those pills is going to say $1,000 on it. If you pull that pill, you win that $1,000, whether you finish first or last.
Oh man.
Pretty good. A little gamble.
Well, it's
there.
always good to have that opportunity because you got a guy who spends so much money in his car and he runs in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens. And it's not just because you're a bad driver or you don't have the money that this person has. You just got that luck.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, racing is not winning every weekend. And I got a 12-year-old in there that I'm teaching that to. And he's been teaching me as well. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and sound like that I'm the perfect race dad because I'm not. But what folks, you know, given that opportunity to, hey, man, I've been running 6th and 7th all year, but hell, I won $1,000. That's better than what some other classes
Yeah.
have won all year if they win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty impressive. I know it was a Memorial Race, but I thought it was pretty impressive to see the 17-17 win. That was big for
Yeah.
me. That 1 year we were at Fayetteville, I think we paid $5,000 to win in Super Streets, and I think it was $500 to start. It was a super or limited late model purse,
Mhm.
and I think we had 40 some cars or whatever. I would like to see that. I mean, because me and Jim did the original King of the Super.
You know what I liked about all of that too, and not jumping off of into another tangent. See, but I love the crazy trophies.
Yeah.
Like I built the clock for the Edwards Memorial Race, and man, it wasn't about the money. It was about me being asked to build the clock, and then with Willie winning the clock, that was cool. But to take that home, or to take home a crown, or to take home a king's cloak, King of the Superstore, something of that nature.
Yeah.
That's something different you can hang on the wall. That's not your normal everyday plaque or check or whatever. And I think that's awesome too.
So we had a race. Not to get off the Super Street, we had a race at Smoky Mountain last year, and the trophy was a guitar like they got in Nashville, and it was cool. The race was called Rocking with the Stars, and dude, it was a painted up guitar, and just like Sam Bass would paint or whatever, and it was just the coolest trophy. I was hoping somebody would just leave it there and I could bring it home. But
Mhm.
it was pretty cool. I like stuff like that.
So getting back into what Green Hill Electric, what all do y'all do?
Electrical contracting.
Yeah.
Travel all over the country.
And they can contact you on Facebook. Do you have social media?
Got it all.
Definitely. I say it all the time. If you go on my Facebook page, you'll see support the ones who are supporting the sport. I don't care whose race car it's on. I don't care where you see it. If you see somebody supporting the sport and you need their service, hey man, I seen you on Jerry Hall's race car. I see you cut trees. I need a tree cut, because that keeps people coming back. And if people call Billy, get business done, Billy might be like, hey, I need an extra 500. Let me go ahead and put that back into the class too. And that's how that works. This whole sponsorship thing, partnership. I appreciate what you're doing.
That's no problem.
I mean, literally. I mean, I do.
Well, I mean, I'm getting up in age a little bit. But
Well, we weren't going to
So-
say that. But, we were trying to
But
keep that to a
what's
minute.
really funny, you and JD were talking a while ago, and you were talking about Jerry's win. I bought that car from Jerry a year ago, and I had some problems with it this past year. Bent the rear clip on it, and I asked Jerry. I said, "You want to get it back?" And he said, "No, I don't want it back." Then he comes to me and says, "Yeah, I'll take the car back." And he texted me that next morning. I couldn't make it because I was out of town. It just hurt me because Mike had actually been over at my shop buying some of my stuff a week or so before he went, into the hospital. And Jerry texted me the next morning. He said, "You don't know how much it meant to me. I want to thank you for letting me have that car back." And he said, "Because I won the race last night."
Yeah.
So that's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
And Terry B said, who is John Greenhill? John Greenhill is actually Billy's father.
Yep.
So, because I've been missing the comments over here.
We've got like a whole family lesson question thing.
Yeah.
Over here. We got go back. There's a way, and there's the answer to the trivia question is in the comments.
Is it?
Yeah, and I get free corn. Whoever calls and says that name, it's in there, right there.
Oh,
Right there. Is
dude.
that
Yeah,
it?
you got to call in, Kip.
But you see the next
What-
comment, right? I get free corn from Kipper's Corn Connection.
Free corn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see a bunch of comments.
Is that
on
like the
there.
movie? Is that like the music corn, or like candy corns?
No, but he's got this little corn or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He cooks there, and it's got the hot sauce and the Parmesan cheese and the
What?
Old Bay and all that stuff. It's
Well, he said, because we were asking about who had the best food at the racetrack, and he said, if you see my truck, come by.
well, at some point we've got to get the corn in here.
We can do
Well,
that.
you know, we're trying. We're tasting.
Kip, give us a call, man. 973-5590 on the Gen 3 Performance Imaging phone line. Give us a call, man. We'll get you hooked up. We got some awesome tickets
Yeah.
for you.
I mean,
we're gonna give them
hockey
to you
tickets?
anyway. You already said it, so Yeah.
Oh. So
He-
we got a cheater. We got a Google cheater. Is what we're talking about? The Wild Child, or maybe Crystal calling him out.
probably.
That's probably who it is.
But man, Billy, dude, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Here's some tickets. Before we slide my main man back in here. Anything you want to say?
I'm just glad to be on board. Hope everything goes great this year. Smooth, not a lot of conflict. Make it a great series. Make it great for the fans, and I think everybody will be good. I think it's a little bit better this year. The guys have got something to look forward to. Not that you haven't got something this year for them, JD, but dollars talk.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at winning that championship and win $2 or $3 grand, it makes
Call
a
my
big
phone.
difference. So
Hell yeah. It's 973-5590. Y'all got to forgive me because I'm trying to work Bellinger Starship over here. Because that's about what it feels like. I feel like I'm about to take the hell off here in just a minute.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Skipper's corn.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. All right, here we go. Talk to me.
The Labyrinth, 1986.
You are the man.
Bought a Cadillac and put them things on that bitch.
Yeah, come on.
My man. Kip in the
Come
house.
on. Hey, come on. Everybody don't know that Biggie.
That's
you
what I'm
know.
talking about. And everybody know
Oh.
that Labyrinth either. You busted
Oh,
up
well,
through the door, son.
hey,
Dance magic dance, baby.
Wild Child trying to bust on somebody say about Google it or whatever. I mean, I was on dial-up in '86. I'm still on dial-up in 2021. I can't Google that, man. I'm old school.
That's right.
Come on, guys.
You just know the deal.
Hey, tell them
Did they
what's
even have,
that?
did they even have phone signal out there in Voss?
no, it stops at Andy Floyd's house.
Oh, Lord.
Turning over in turn 4 with a sack cut out.
Yeah, go on.
Back.
Oh, my God.
What's up, fellas?
Not much, man. You won you some tickets,
Yeah,
Bo.
you take the boys to
You won some tickets
To
to
the hockey game.
the hockey game, Federal Marksman, man.
whenever you want to go.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. And we
I'm-
so Swanee said we got to get some corn down here. What's up with
Well,
that?
that's an experience, man, that everybody that needs to have that before they cross over.
I do.
Well, my man Fatback Matthews has gone completely nuts over it. Several other people, man. But it's one of those things I love to do. I love dirt track racing. I love being at Federal Motor Speedway. I love being with my good friends, and then I always enjoy cooking and having everybody come out and hang out and have fun all the time. That's what it's about.
You can bet that golf cart, that Nightmare Motorsports golf cart is going to be down there with you. I just want to see what it feels like to stand in Victory Lane down there.
Well, come on down there.
My son's the only one thing we can get in there for the family.
I hear you. Well, I'll be there. Just whatever you boys got to do to get there, I'll be there waiting on you.
All right, brother. We'll be there.
I mean, I'll give
Yeah,
those tickets to
well,
you.
yeah, do that if you would. Red stripes to go if you would.
Yes.
I got you, brother.
Yes.
All right, boys. Have a good night. I'm
See you.
watching.
Thank you,
All right,
bro.
see you,
Thank you.
buddy.
And tell Wild Child I'm his daddy.
Oh,
You heard it
Call
right
him
here.
out.
You heard it right here, Wild Child. We're going to have to get you two on the show one night.
Sounds good to me. We'll do it.
Awesome, brother. Well, y'all have a Merry
All right,
Christmas,
guys. Have
man.
a
We
good
love
one,
you.
boys.
Thank you.
buddy.
Appreciate it, man. See you.
That dude brings it to Victory Lane out there at the Bull Ring, bro. I'm telling
He
you.
does. He's a good guy, man.
He does. Oh, he's sponsoring the series. Yeah, Chat Lee.
Yeah,
Nice.
he was.
That's good stuff. The voice of Carolina Outlaws.
Yep,
So
that's what he was.
Super
yeah.
Street Series. So shoot, we should have talked about him about that. But we're gonna
You wanna
before we
slide
get, like I
back
said,
in?
before we get JD back in here, anything else, brother, you got?
I believe that's it, man. I'm just looking forward to this year.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you, man, and thank you for all you do
Yeah, man.
and everything. I mean, for the whole racing scene.
Everybody have a safe and joyous Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
Appreciate it,
we'll try.
brother.
All right.
We're gonna span this over to Swanee right quick. I got my man a Christmas present.
Oh,
'Cause
we got it. Oh, I got a Christmas present. Oh boy.
I kind of hate to see what's in
Oh,
that
boy.
bag.
Be careful, JD.
yeah, I
never
got my
know.
man. I had to get him a Christmas present this
move?
year. I didn't have time to bake one, So we're gonna drink
Oh, we're
one.
gonna drink one. How about that? We got a ham, son.
Huh? I didn't have time to
Huh?
bake a ham, so we're gonna drink a
Check
ham.
it out, pa.
Huh? I got you
Hey,
a
old foam ham.
official 1986 trucker hat.
Oh yeah,
We gotta put that bad boy
yeah,
out.
that's vintage.
Don't look at my head now. Hey. Let's see if we can get this thing on here.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
yeah.
is
That
all
looks good
you,
on
brother.
Looks
That's
good
it.
on you.
That's you.
That's it. I'm ready to grind some gears in a Peterbilt now.
Yes, sir. I mean, we about one turn away
Oh,
from
that-
going in and seeing Porky and Hank race each other with that hat on. Is what I'm saying.
I'm feeling 86.
So here's to you. Cheers.
sir.
Like I said, we might not be able to bake it, but we could drink it.
That's
sir.
right.
Huh? Love you guys.
I think we're the only ones at Dollar General that drinks those.
That's right. And I put on tonight because I am a back in the 80s and 90s kind of guy, and I'm a Brewster Baker
We're not
fan
gonna
and
get on that
everything.
subject.
Good
So,
movie.
but what we are going to do, it is the best movie
I love
in
it. I
racing.
love
Oh,
it. Love it.
Period. Point blank.
I can watch
This
it.
new gen shit over here. He's probably the same guy that tried to get him to move the number up front in NASCAR.
That
Yeah, yeah,
movie,
yeah, yeah.
That movie is terrible.
Yeah, he's a Bubba Wallace fan.
Anyway,
So talking about the series, dude, I was ecstatic. I'm talking about I was ecstatic when I seen that you have
Wedge
got the
cars.
option to put cars back, build a wedge car body.
Yeah.
Amazing idea. Just
Well,
amazing.
I had always thought about the wedge nose, and then Brett Dysart come in and was helping us, and we got to talking, and he said, "Well, man, let's." When he brought up wedge, and I was like, "Man, good idea."
Yeah.
You know, I love the wedge cars. That was my favorite time, my favorite era of racing. I mean, Ellis Ward.
Mhm.
I don't think we're going to have many people go to it this year, but my long-term goal is to to get back that way.
Mhm.
I think that that would be pretty cool. I thought the year that they did I think it was the Edwards Memorial where they
Yep,
did, or the
yep.
Larry Long Memorial. It wasn't the
Yeah.
Edwards race. It was Larry
Yeah,
Long.
I really wanted to see
They
a
did the
full-blown
side. They did the
wedge.
sideboards, and Pridgeon and a couple of them guys went
Yeah.
all out. I mean,
He ain't let off.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, the sideboard was just as tall as it was. I don't
Yeah.
remember them cars. I was 90s, of course,
You
but
missed out on a good
I
day.
mean,
Yeah,
I did.
yeah,
I did.
yeah.
When they rolled up in the step van, or Duck Rainer had the daggone bus that was hauled out and the car pulled up in the back of it. And, man, I'm telling
They
you,
started
dude.
putting billboards on the side of the
Yeah.
cars. Yeah.
And then Evil One, and then
yeah.
I mean, who can forget Ellis Ward, and I mean the whole nine, Bo. I mean, Triple Nickel and all those guys had them old wedge body. Mike Parker had wedge bodies. I think that is just wonderful idea. And anybody that thinks it ain't, then you're crazy.
We got to go into it easy. I mean, I think it's a great idea too, and I think that it's an outlaw series. We got outlaw in our name, so I want to be different. And I think that if there is an outlaw race car, I think that's the body. That's the outlaw body. But
Yeah.
like I say, this year, the same rules for the body from last year. You can add spoilers. And I've talked to a few different people, and they said that the body from last year and the wedge body wouldn't really amount to a hill of beans in the wind tunnel until you start adding spoilers.
Yeah.
When you start adding spoilers, and you can add spoilers to either body.
Well, tell me if I'm wrong, and Swanee, you probably more know this question because you're in the NASCAR and all that stuff. In the wind tunnel has nothing to do with being on the racetrack. You got different air. I mean,
it's not dirty air.
Well-
It's just kind of trying to see where you're at as far as it's going to show like the perfect air. I think is what it's going to show. It's going to show all the imperfections. Of
and
what-
I'm not trying to
I
foosball
don't
what you
know.
were saying.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's just different air in a wind tunnel
Oh, yeah.
than it is on a racetrack.
So is like the sideboards going to be a thing, like not the full plexiglass sideboards, but like an extended spoiler wing. Is that going to be something?
I think, in my opinion, even the bodies from last year ought to have.
Yeah, I mean,
ought
you
to
could put
take,
the one side.
take full advantage of the spoilers, and
Yeah.
that they can actually bolt them on and bolt them off. And
Yeah.
if they want to run both series, you just have you take them off.
Mhm.
And but I think the spoilers are gonna play a big factor in
Now,
the cars.
has tires or anything affected you guys?
Tires is hard to get. I mean,
Yeah,
me and Billy's
I
talked
talked
about
to a guy the other day, and they were telling me it's not that there's a tire shortage. It's just that everybody was racing, and everybody was buying tires, and now they can't get
Well,
back from everybody buying the tires, and that
from
kind of
what
came
I'm-
from Hoosier.
From what I'm hearing is there is a tire shortage, and there's well, I've heard that there was a certain thing setting in the ship in the Pacific waiting. You know, I mean, some of the stuff that goes into the tires
Yeah.
is hard to get now.
Yeah,
I think racing year round has really bit us.
yeah.
And that could be
it's
it.
used to.
I enjoy the time off. I ain't even gonna lie,
Used to,
man. That
about-
racing every weekend, and I even told Wyatt, and so I'll probably get kicked back on this because I mean we got a lot of big sponsors that we run for, and but the thing about it is, if you race every single
Oh, yeah.
weekend, that shit gets burnt. I love it, but you get burnt slam
Yeah.
out, bro.
Well, we've got
Friday and Saturday.
And Sunday, Danny Parker said they ran
Yeah.
on Sunday too.
oh yeah, Wilson. I remember going to Wilson Fairgrounds
Yeah.
running on Sunday with Ronnie Hammonds.
Yeah.
with a Busch car.
Some of them NASCAR guys come down and race dirt.
Oh yeah,
And then-
yeah, I've seen Ernie
dude.
Irvin, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was the good old days. I used to not help, but I used to follow Ronnie Hammonds around a little bit when he drove the Busch car.
Uh-huh.
You know, and some of the old guys, Duck Rayner and Corey
Man.
Daltrey,
Yeah.
and you know.
So, do you have any newcomers
Ellis.
coming into your series?
I don't know. I hope so. Our rookie this year, Mac, he finished sixth in the overall points. And the thing about this racing is just show up, man. You got to be there. And Mac, first time I seen him practice, the kid's got talent. And he finished sixth in our points, and he was there every week. Made a good run every week, and that shows.
Well, y'all were talking about 3,500 to win. If you make over 75%, it don't take winning every week. It takes consistency.
Well,
And if you're in a good top 5 car,
yeah,
you got the opportunity to win
Well-
3,500 next year in the Carolina Outlaw Super Street
yeah,
Series.
he at sixth place next year, where he finished this year, would pay $250.
Yeah.
And
10th place is 225.
I popped
$225.
a comment up from Jason Maynor, and it's JD. Thanks for trying so hard to make the sport fun and enjoyable again. So you're obviously doing
No,
the
I'm
right.
fine, man.
You're
I'm-
not going to have everybody on your league because that's how life works. But I guarantee you, when they see it, they're going to be like, God, that's where I need to
Well,
be
my
at right
biggest
there.
thing was I used to try to please everybody, and it drove me crazy.
Yeah.
Drove me batty.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't please everybody.
Yeah.
So I've gotten thick skin here lately, and I'm just rolling with it.
If you start drinking this hams, you'll not care.
No. I think
Don't bake it, drink it.
Drink it. So I think being transparent with everybody and just doing what you say you're going to do and not worrying about feelings, it will benefit you more than trying to please everybody. You won't worry yourself to death. You can go home at night and say, you know what, I made a transparent call. This guy took this guy out. Everybody went home. We'll get together next week. Don't hot mic them or don't
Yeah.
talk to them right then because they're not going to be thinking like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Maybe give them a shout on Wednesday or something like that. Y'all don't race every week, so it's a lot cooler.
Drivers,
If
car
it's
owners, teams, don't go straight to Facebook Sunday morning and start talking ass. Stop, think about it, and call the man and get it figured out. And I'm not saying that just for Carolina Outlaw Super Street
It's
Series.
everywhere.
I'm saying it for everything because you got your 5 or 6 that you could sell damn gate tickets to their Facebook. And the first thing they do Sunday morning is hop on there and pop off at the mouth. And that ain't doing nothing but ruining racing. Because if you got somebody that wants to get in, I seen a guy on my Facebook page said he wanted to buy a car. He's seen how everything's going and he bought a boat.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been another car on the track, but
Yeah.
he bought a boat because he didn't want to hear it. Yeah, nobody wants to. Yeah, I tell White that all the time.
Racing's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
Uh,
I tell White, when you get out of that race car, you got to think about these people that you're racing for.
Yeah.
You're not just racing for the crowd. Those names that's on the trailer and the car and all that stuff, they can put money in your program if you act like an idiot, bro.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's good. Have it go in there and have a clean show, and everybody respects you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Don't go in there and have a bunch of fighting and arguing and all that stuff.
If anybody has any questions for JD and the Carolina Outlaw Super Street Series, please go ahead and pop them up in the comments, man. We'll be more than happy to
I don't
ask
know
them.
about all that.
While we're getting some questions, I want to throw this out there. tonight, 8:15 on the line, fouled out. The great crate debate. You want to be here.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Put your big girl panties on. And hey, it's a parental advisory. Probably wouldn't have no kids within 2 or 3 city blocks of your house if you're watching the video. It's going to get real.
Don't stream it to your TV.
Watch that.
It's going to get real.
Don't stream it to your TV.
And a big thanks to our friends at Fox's Pizza, sending us the Big Daddy tonight. Good God, that's a huge pizza. We're going
3 foot by 3
we got
foot.
some eating to do. When
Yeah.
we get done with
and
this.
we put out, if there's anybody out there who thinks they can do it, we have got the Danny B's Pimento Cheese One Chip Challenge coming up January 12th. If you think you can outdo my main man, Swanee, over
gonna do
here
it.
in the Big Chip Challenge, make sure you tag it down. Go to our Facebook page, Shine Runners Racing Radio. In there, hashtag Danny B's Big Chip, I think it's called, or something like that. Just read it. We're going to do a random pick. Somebody's coming in the studio
You know what?
to do a one chip challenge with my man.
It wouldn't be the first time Terry B's ever lost to me. I used to outrun him on iRacing all the time, but he's been out here jawing all night long. He needs to be the one that does the chip challenge.
Yeah. And we had, is it Ricky Chavis?
Oh, and Racing Granny's watching. We better tighten up.
Get some of the Soul Boys. I seen them do a challenge one night on.
Yeah, I think Cheryl did it one night.
yeah.
What motor are y'all running, JD?
We've got a couple different options. We run a 365 cubic inch flat tappet. Got a couple different heads you can run.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a flat tappet motor, and run 604 this year with a little bit of weight break.
Cool.
That's
And we're just trying to, 604 is a little cheaper.
Yeah.
We run 602, and but it's a 365 cubic inch maximum flat tappet motor.
I have no idea what that is.
well,
wet
it's
sunk.
yeah. It's getting into technical terms.
No clue.
Most people
I mean-
probably knows what they're talking
I
about.
mean, if you got a Predator 212 in that bitch, we'll talk about it all night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't a Predator, I can't talk to you about it. No, Ricky Chavis asked, JD, can I run my bird cages?
I don't think so, Ricky.
Come on now.
I don't even know what a bird cage is.
Well, it's one of them things that you put a little bird in and you open the door. No,
Yeah.
Ricky can't run the bird cages.
I'm trying to go through. Jason Maynard said, let's get this up here. Jason Maynard said, JD, I will add $500 to champion next year to help out.
Hey, there you
So,
go.
Hey, why
look,
don't-
man,
why
hey,
don't
the
we put that
show's
down the
helping
field?
out.
Why
Yeah.
don't put that down the field? Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is we need to put that on. What do you think?
I mean, I think going down the
I
going
would-
down the
I
line.
I
would-
mean, we're talking to Jason about it.
I would probably, look down the field and just see how many cars you're gonna have
Yeah.
Yeah.
running with you next year. And I mean, you're only guaranteed through 10th. I mean, that's
Even if you put $100 a
that's up
spot.
to you.
Yeah, yeah. What I want to try to do, and thank you very much. I mean, we want this thing to go, and what I want to do is try to get us back through the field. Because like y'all said, hey, I've been a back running man my whole life, really.
Yeah.
I won one race.
All right, looks
But,
like
I want to get the guys in back some money too.
Just throwing in there, Michael Butler said, JD Gunther, good old fella, good luck in your racing season. And we had
Thank you,
a
Michael. I
question
appreciate it.
come up.
Good luck to y'all.
I got to find it because they're coming in so fast.
Deborah says that she needed to text JD on all this stuff.
Oh yeah, tell her to take notes.
Hey, she needs to take the minutes.
She's our hey.
Yeah.
She gave me a little thing a while back, and it was everything that she gave me doodles to doodle stuff on the paper.
Yeah.
Everything, every piece of paperwork that we had. She's a hell of a girl.
Jason
And-
said, message him and he'll send the stuff to you. Debbie, Miss Brown did want to know, asked you about getting fired.
Getting fired. Yeah, she's fired me a couple times.
I think she fired you that night I was there.
I think she's fired us a couple
Yeah, she's
times.
fired me a
Yeah.
couple
She's
times.
ratchet.
She runs the show.
She's
I
ratchet.
got you.
Hey, she knows what she's doing.
So
We
Terry
all-
wants to know when the first race is.
First race is man, I wish you wouldn't have asked me.
AJ, are you proud of me, man?
not
I am
sure,
clicking this
Terry.
stuff like a damn champ.
I got to look at the schedule.
It's-
Right off the
It was
doing
the, it was
good.
the night.
scared to death
Proud
being
of
on
us.
this show. I'm so nervous.
on,
I can't even
JD.
think about it. Tell you the truth.
You drink a ham, you won't care.
Yeah.
I had about
Man.
a half.
Don't
Bud
bake
Light
it,
over
drink
there.
it.
It was actually the 19th at Lakeview. When you
19th.
march Lakeview at Lakeview, and then you're back at the 26th at the Carolina Bull Ring. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure that's right.
Fayetteville,
I
yep.
got to.
Yeah, I
Man,
think that is right.
that's loaded to start with.
Yeah, and then we got our last half of the season is pretty loaded too.
Yeah.
We got
Okay, so you got the
like 3
19th.
races a month.
So it looks like you got races twice a month. You got the 19th and 26th of March, Lakeview, Fayetteville. Then the 9th and the 30th, you got Lakeview County Line. Then you're back to Fayetteville in May the 7th, and then County Line the 21st of May. In July is County Line in Fayetteville the 9th and the 16th. August is Lakeview. And then you got, I guess you take a little bit of a break there, a couple
Yeah,
week
June.
break.
June. We're gonna take June off. It's
Okay,
so hot.
yeah.
Let everybody regroup, go
Okay.
on vacation.
Right. So June, no races in June, which gives everybody time to go on vacation and
Yeah.
rebuild their stuff, which is good. I like that.
Yeah.
So and then the 6th of August, and then you go into your fall swing, which is September 10th at Lakeview, the 17th at County Line, and the 24th at Fayetteville. Ooh, so that's a little tough little stretch right there.
Yeah.
And then you go October 1st at Lakeview, the 15th at County Line, the 22nd at Fayetteville, and then you go into November, County Line in Fayetteville, which
Right.
the 26th, I guess, would be the Michael Freeman race again.
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah.
So that's good. That needs to be an annual thing for you
Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be
That's
an
a-
annual thing, and we've made it to Michael race because Michael Freeman and Michael Pittman. I mean,
Okay.
both of them
Yeah,
are really good friends. They all left this world too early,
right.
but the good Lord had better plans.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
But we're gonna do a Michael Freeman, Michael Pittman race.
That's good. That's a little added over there. I
Yeah.
know they raced together. I think there for a while. Michael housed some of his cars when
Yeah,
Daniel was
yep,
racing
yep.
for him and stuff like that.
That's what I said. I said if there is a racetrack in heaven, when Michael Freeman got there, Michael Pittman had him something to drive.
I'm sure he did. Probably something bad.
Yeah, something bad.
Yeah.
Because they both had bad cars.
Yeah, they did. They sure did.
Mhm.
So we got another round of tickets.
We do. We got another round of tickets coming up before we get out of here. Before we do get out, we're in the 7:42 part of the hour. We got about 15 or so minutes left. We're going to be talking about some of NASCAR's wacky, ridiculous fines.
Yeah,
We're closing out the hour with that. Don't forget, guys, gear up for Fouled Out coming up 8:15 tonight. It's going to be a wonderful show. The Great Crate Debate. Oh, you don't want to miss it. And a big shout out as well, Danny B's Pimento Cheese. They said Fireball will come in here and challenge you on the one chip challenge.
is he sure?
Huh?
Is he sure?
Now, one thing I got to send a shout out to Fireball. He's going to be running his first Bandolero race this year, New Year's Day, Goodyear All-American Speedway in Jacksonville, North Carolina, the inaugural Hangover 150. Check out my buddy down there, man. Joshua Fireball Culver. He's going to debut the ride in the Fit Body Boot Camp Bandolero. They also got super trucks, mini stocks, legends, bombers, champ carts, and powder puffs. Look up GoodyearAllAmericanSpeedway.com.
Now, that's a class I miss, the bombers.
Yeah.
Big body cars. They go there and you can get side each other and banging. They won't even mess up.
Big body Benz, baby. We do have one. If you don't know the Gen 3 Performance Imaging phone line number, it is 973-5590. And you can also win you a pair of these wonderful tickets right here. For that, the question is, who won the race October 2nd, 2021 for the Carolina Outlaw Super Street Series at Lakeview Speedway? Once again, you have to call in. Do not answer on the comments list. The question again is, who won the race October 2nd, 2021 at Lakeview Speedway? 973-5590, Gen 3 Performance Imaging phone line. You could be the winner tonight
Somebody's
of the
gotta get
Marksman tickets. I know it.
Whoa.
I know something.
I'll say I didn't know the movie. You had me on the movie.
Yeah.
I might know this one.
Yeah.
And everybody, if they need your windows tinted, Max Tint, Jeremy up there on Lady Lane, right off of 301.
Yeah.
Lady Lane.
Once again, that phone number is 973-5590. You have to call in to get those tickets. 973-5590, Gen 3 Performance Imaging phone line.
I got one. What's going on? You were showing.
I challenge you in the chip.
What?
I challenge you in the chip.
Oh, he's calling me out.
Oh, yeah.
I know who that is.
Who's that?
That's Fireball.
Tell me more.
Is this Fireball?
I'm Joshua Fireball Colbert.
Oh, you
see?
call him
Told
out.
you. Oh, that's a man right there.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna call you right back,
we'll call you
Joshua.
right
Let's grab this phone line right quick.
Hello, you on Shine Motivation Radio?
I know the answer to the question.
Oh, you do. Who we speaking with first?
Freeman.
Kyle Freeman.
Kyle Freeman.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Who was it?
All right, who was the winner?
It was my brother, Michael Freeman.
All right.
Was
That's
Michael
right.
There you
Freeman.
go.
Congratulations,
That's right.
Kyle. You've won yourself 2 tickets to the Fayetteville Marksman, courtesy of who, JD?
Max Tent.
Max.
Jeremy.
Man,
He's right off of 301 up there on Lady Lane.
nice,
So
man.
just shoot us
He
shoot
does
us a message.
tenting and all kinds of stuff.
So
up
shoot us
there.
a
Good
message
guy.
on the Facebook page or text me later, and I'll get these tickets to you. Or Rooster will get them to you. We'll get you hooked up. And y'all can go enjoy some hockey.
All right. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, brother.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Got
we
somebody
got the win there.
Oh, what's going on? You Shine Motivation Radio. Wait a minute. Hold tight. What's up?
It was my brother, Michael Freeman.
Who is this?
Congratulations, Kyle. You won.
I think we're getting
Oh,
some-
they must have
Yeah.
just got the hint that they were
Yeah.
not the winner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are not gonna
Second place.
win. Second, you just got Willie Milligan place. I'm just picking Willie.
Leave Willie alone.
I love, hey, dude, I love Willie Milligan. That's like Wyatt's man. You know what I'm saying? Willie walks on water to Wyatt Kitchen
Willie does
for
a
sure.
lot for the kids.
He
Good
does.
guy.
Sure does.
He
that.
does. So Fireball, we're gonna give us a call back. Fireball, you come in talking all that trash. We're gonna give
He
you about.
called me out. Bud.
Yeah,
I mean, he called my number
yeah.
and said he challenges me to chip chat. Now I want that. I mean,
I think he's going to beat you. I mean, if he had
easy.
No water,
no water,
No water.
no water, no milk. 1 minute,
Who we got here? Well, we got all kinds.
2
of
minutes.
Who's? Wait a minute.
Did you Fireball?
Who we talking to? Oh, hold on. Who we talking to? Are
nobody.
you there?
Yes.
Oh,
What's going on?
okay.
How are you?
I'm doing good. My phone is going crazy. What you got?
I was calling in with the answer, but I think you've already got a winner.
Yeah, we've already got a
Yeah.
winner.
You're a little late.
Already
Okay,
got a winner.
thanks.
Yep.
You're welcome.
All right, Fireball. Hurry.
Fireball, hurry up and call us back.
Hurry. They're calling. They figured out the answer.
Everybody, keep this phone number in your line because I got a lot of cool Tyler Kussman shirts.
Yeah.
That Gen 3 made.
Yeah.
We're going to be giving away on the next show, January 12th. Make sure you tune into that one. It's going to be a good one. We've got the local hot shoe.
Oh, I think this is him. Wait a minute.
Hello?
Is this Fireball?
Yes, sir.
Well, you
Ah-ha.
called talking a lot of junk, didn't you,
Yep,
there,
we sure
young man?
did. Are you sure you can handle the one chip challenge?
Yes.
Now, you know, let me tell you what this entails. It's a little bit more than them jalapenos at Hooters when we went to Hooters. I have to tell you that story. This has got to be the coolest kid in the world. I love my kid, but I love this one right here. Then we went to Hooters for White's 23rd win. Me, Fireball, a couple White's buddies. And we go in there and Fireball walks into Hooters and goes, girls don't even look that good in here. You're my idol, dude. You know that?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Good luck coming up, man. January 1st is going to be your debut in the Fit Body Boot Camp Bandolero. I know you're excited. I seen you out at Wayne County. Was it Wayne County or Wake County?
Wake County.
Wake County.
Wake County. How'd you feel in that thing?
Oh, I did good. I turned as fast as I turned a 15.8.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
think I turned a 15.8, and that's pretty fast because the fastest the pole was like a 15.3.
Nice.
Ain't bad.
No, not bad at all
First
for your
time
first
in.
couple
First
times in
time
the
in.
car. It was like it's your second time in that car out there practicing. So,
We'd have been like a 19.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, we're gonna block it. We're gonna block it right there. You're coming in for the one chip challenge,
Yep.
but
Right.
there's no milk, no water for 2 minutes. You think you can handle it?
Yeah.
All right, Danny B's Pimento Cheese One
Confidence.
Chip Challenge. My man is confident that he can outdo whoever wins this is going to win the Chili Pepper Trophy. Okay, just so you know, you're going to win a Chili Pepper Trophy if you can take out my main man over here.
You better bring it.
Hey, I think I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, I'll bring the heat.
I'm going to put my money on the little man.
Oh, JD, we're gonna have to.
I got-
we need
I got-
security in here.
I got 20 on him.
We
Oh.
might have to go to the first one. The
Mark
first,
that down, Deborah.
Yeah, we might have to go
I
to the
got
first
21.
one that has to take a drink.
That's fine.
The first one to have to take a drink.
That's fine.
Okay. So January 12th, you be strapped up and ready to go, Fireball. You're gonna have an opportunity in here.
I think he's gone. Anyway, but yeah, we'll plan that Fireball in the house for that evening.
Mm-hmm. JD, we got 10 minutes left on the book. We've got to get into a little bit of NASCAR finds. You got anything else for Carolina Outlaw Super Street?
No, we pretty much. I want to thank Billy. I want to thank Billy from the bottom of my heart, and I just want him to know I am working on some other stuff. Got a guy down in that's got a tractor company that we're talking to about doing some stuff with us, and he said yes, he does want to do something. Scott Hales with Island Tractor down in Emerald. He's going to do something with us. I don't know what yet, but he's a heck of a good guy. We're going to go back and talk to some of our sponsors from last year and see if we
That's
can get
good.
some of them guys back on. I'm pretty sure Mike will be back.
They're firing it up. Fireball, if you win, bro, you got $20 more for
at this
Fireball
man.
if he beats Gen 3 coming from Mama Swan. Now, Mama Swan whooped your butt one night in trivia.
Oh, don't even bring it up.
Okay, I'm not going to bring it up.
Because
Hey,
it is.
Sorry,
it
man. I
is
cut in on
flowy
you. I had to
Yeah.
say
No,
that.
I'm good because I'm so nervous right now. I will let Billy get back on this mic for that NASCAR thing
I'm getting
Okay.
trashed by my
because
own
I don't
mom.
know a whole lot about NASCAR except for I don't like it no more since
Right. Well, hell, I don't
Davey
either.
Allison,
So,
Bobby Allison and all
Yeah.
them.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Me and
I
Rooster
don't watch
carry it.
them
Yeah.
candy S's anymore.
yeah.
Heck, we'll take
Well,
it.
thank you, brother.
And hey,
Thank
I
you.
want to thank Billy one more time.
Okay, man.
All right,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Thank you
Tonight,
for
man,
having
want
me.
to send a big shout out to my main man in the house, JD Gunther. JD with Carolina Outlaw Super Street Series. And going into our second part, congratulations to our winners tonight of the tickets. And thank you, JD, for bringing them in. Big shout out to our Fox's Pizza here tonight and our main man helping us sponsor it out,
Do you
Danny
see
B's
this?
Pimento Cheese.
She says, I don't even like pimento cheese. I grew up on pimento cheese.
No, it's not pimento cheese, Mama Swan. It's
Yeah.
one chip
Yeah,
challenge.
one chip challenge. Good
It's like a devil chip, like the
Yeah.
devil's toenail cheddar chip
She put $20
on
Fireball.
somebody else,
On somebody
not
else.
you.
Yeah.
That's I love it. I
don't
love
even-
her.
I can't even get back by my own people.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. But you know what we got to go into because we've only got about 8 minutes left, but we've got to hit some of these NASCAR ridiculous finds. Dude, okay, so the whole deal with the Mike Harmon Racing catching hell before the season even started, they were at a charity event, got fined $50,000. I don't even make that in a year. And they were at a charity event and said that they were out there practicing preseason. I mean, there's better asphalt at IGA parking lot than there
Yeah,
is
I mean,
at Rock, you know.
It was ate up. Me and Ryan went out there last November when the asphalt was. I mean, it was still in decent shape, but it'd been weathered.
Mhm.
But the problem was, and I got ripped on Twitter about it because I was like, you know what? It was a charity event. He's probably running some laps. Whatever. Harmon's not even competitive.
Yeah.
And probably don't even have $50,000.
Yeah.
You know, it's a low budget team. It takes all they can to get there.
Well, they got
Pro-
this crew chief fined $50,000.
No, they done changed it to him now.
Oh, did
They
they?
let the crew chief go, I believe, because I think the crew chief got caught with drugs.
Well, yeah, no, it was a body stimulant
Yeah.
from working out.
Right.
You know, and he got fined too, which is crazy. If you go back, but they appealed it. And the thing about it, if you go back to 2020, DGM Racing braking testing limitations, they won the apparel from the Xfinity team. They competed in an SCCA race at Daytona, and they said that it was the same float that it would have been for the main race. So, but they
Yeah.
appealed it and it got thrown out. I think the $50 fines is like, let's just put this out there to make people talk, because the more talk on Twitter and the more talk on NASCAR and the more we hate NASCAR, this regardless if it's negative publicity or if it's good publicity, it's publicity. And
Exactly.
people are getting tuned in and they hear this. So it makes them like, well, damn, I want to watch. If they're putting all these fines out, let me watch this, because they're needing people to watch.
Yeah, I mean they are. They're still getting the high dollar TV deals and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, to fine a man $50,000, that's already a low budget team.
How about $10,000 a lug nut?
Yeah,
I mean, was it Joe Gibbs Racing?
yeah, $10,000 a lug nut.
They got fined Joe Gibbs Racing, the number 18 car, $20,000 because of 2 lug nuts.
Well, see, now they ain't got but one in the cup, so
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do as far. Well, I guess the penalty is you shit falls on the ground when it rolls off pit road. I guess, you know, whatever.
I don't understand this whole. I mean, every time you turn around, it's a fine. It's a fine, and this guy's got to go to sensitivity training, or this guy's got to go to that. You know, Kyle Larson had to go to sensitivity training, and then Michael Wallace makes a comment about Kamala on social media, Kamala, whatever the hell her name is, and he gets fined.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Bubba can, and I'm not trying to make this a deal about Bubba because who really cares? But Bubba goes out there and does his shit, you know, plays his game, but he don't even get slapped on the hand. I don't understand. Is it just, is publicity game? Is that
Yeah,
all it is?
It may be. So I don't know. I mean, it's just the fines are kind of crazy.
Let them get out there and race.
Yeah. I'm talking about real fines. Like back in 1988, you know, AJ Foyt, he hit Alan Kowicki, right? Under the caution. They black flag both of them. He comes in, he speeds, he almost hits a pit official. Then he spins the car out at the other end. You know what I'm saying? That's some real fine stuff. This sensitivity training is BS to me.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine a weekend at the dirt track. How many of these motherfuckers would have to go to damn sensitivity training? Because I hear some straight up cussing. I mean, don't think Ricky Chavis won't chase you down with his mobile wheelchair and stab your ass.
Or
Ricky don't play.
Or run you over with a blazer.
With a blazer. Ricky don't play.
No, Ricky don't play.
We need to send Ricky Chavis to damn sensitivity
Didn't he
training.
go out on the track one time with his blazer?
With his blazer,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. How about Alan Core when he turned around on Denton Little and headed back down the back straightaway and hit him head on? Sensitivity training. Don't bake it, drink it. You know what I'm saying? Shame.
Alice would have had to go to sensitivity training.
Huh?
Alice, I don't know if
Alan
Alice
Core needs to go to sensitivity
I
training.
don't know if he'd do well.
No.
No, that was a mistake. He got turned around or whatever. That you know, we'll let him slide on that.
Yeah.
My mama needs to go to sensitivity training because she says she's good with her 20.
Yeah. Oh, she's on it.
Yeah.
You know,
With her Flow Yellow.
Flo.
Don't get me started
She
on that.
won that, dude. But what's your aspect on these senseless fines? I mean, come on now, $50,000 and half the season banned because you said something on social media. Look at Kyle. Kyle Larson is the best driver, period, point blank in NASCAR, dirt, anything else. He's the GOAT. And
I'm not going to go on record and say that because my brother's probably watching and he would rag me till ever.
well, we all know you're a Jimmy Owens fan too. Just
No, we are
hiding.
not. No, we are not. But you know, I think the fines are a little bit out of whack. The numbers are a little crazy. I guess you try to give you to not do it again or
Mhm.
something like that. But you know, the whole deal with Harmon at Rockingham, that was kind of one of them gray area deals where they kind of should have just said, "Hey, look, don't do that," because one car was not even legal for Xfinity Series
Right.
at all. It was a Dodge.
Yeah.
You know, it's been out of the series or whatever. So it should have never even been. They could have run that. So what I was explained, they could have ran that car and been fine.
Yeah.
But the other car was one of the cars they run this year, and that's the one they got them on.
Yeah.
So it don't make no sense.
I do want to pop up. They're talking about doing some more races at Rockingham.
Yeah, they got some money from the government
Yeah.
or whatever, $9 million. They're going to pave it and put lights on it.
Yeah.
You know, which
They
the
got it
lights,
in Martinsville, not Martinsville.
Wilkesboro's getting it
Wilkesboro.
too.
And how about that deal in? We're kind of running out of time, but how about that deal in California where they're in that stadium?
Oh yeah, the
They're
LA,
putting that
yeah,
together.
yeah,
That's going to be awesome.
In there.
You know, I hope they run on dirt more this year. I think they're going to try to get back to the grassroots thing.
Ricky Chavis said Chris McDonald paid his fines in pennies. Wow, now that's how it's done right there. Just pay it in pennies.
Cecil Culver said he's been to anger management.
Mm.
We've all had to go at some point in
Or
time.
been close.
Yeah, I've damn needed to go.
You probably needed that day you threw the refrigerator out of the back of the truck by yourself.
Yeah,
I was thinking sensitivity training.
that probably wouldn't even help out matters.
No, not that time.
But man, we are counting on close to our hour. We got to get her shut down so that way we can get everything prepared up, because coming up next is going to be Fouled Out, the Great Crate Debate. You don't want to miss that one. AJ Hollywood Bellinger will be in the house with my main man, Chad Groves and Belle Groves, and a mystery person here tonight. Billy, thank you, Bo.
Appreciate it.
For all you're doing for the sport. Big shout out to JD. Where you at, JD? Big shout out over there. Matt Carr.
And Brittany
Trogdon.
are going out to the
Tulsa shootout.
Yeah.
Okay.
wish them
Definitely. Brianna Lawson's headed out that way, and Bronzy Lawson.
If you've never been to Tulsa, you need to go to
Yeah.
that indoor track.
I have to send a shout out to my man Jason Brown, who Kyle Spence brought him home 2 of those Oilers in that number 59 Jason Brown 600 micro machine. That's going to be a great race. And thanks to everybody. Huge shout out again to our friends at Fox's Pizza. Thank you. We're about to go dive into Big Daddy. Danny Barnes of Danny B's Pimento Cheese One Chip Challenge coming up January 12th. You don't want to miss that one. Fireball's going to go head to head with my main man Swanee, and we're going to see how that turns out. Also, we've got local hot shoe Dalton Wilson is going to be in the house. Dalton Wilson is the man. He won that big Prelude race up there. B-Shep, all them boys just took them out. I mean, I guarantee you're going to see more of that young man in the future running this big shows. But he is on fire. We're going to have him on the show. We're going to be talking about the perfect body. January 12th.
A lot of controversy going on about
a lot of controversy on the perfect
bodies and stuff like that. So I get to see Bill Dobier comment on there. He said, "Good show, boys."
Love Bill. Yep. Bill, thank you for everything you do and all you've done to help us out in racing, help the juniors out in racing. You have really helped my son make a name for himself. It's weird, Wyatt's getting sponsors from Ohio, California, New Jersey. He's got people calling from all over wanting to be on that race car after picking up that 2021 championship at Rockfish Speedway this year. So thank you, Bill. And thank everybody, man. Everybody who tuned in tonight, everybody who commented, everybody who called in on the Gen 3 Performance Imaging Hotline. We got a lot more stuff to give them and a lot more awesome shows to come to you. Don't forget, keep the eye on the prize, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Shine Rotors Racing Radio and want to get you on the show. So if you can't bake it, drink it, enjoy yourself. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to each and every one of you. God, we love you. Stay buckled up because what's coming up next, Swanee?
Pizza. Oh, fouled out. Sorry. Sorry. The Fox. This box right here is just it's tempting to reach back there and grab me a slice of Foxes.
Foxes of Eastover, man. Check it out on Facebook page. Go ahead and order your pizza for the weekend. We'll see y'all.
See you.